Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Throw until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, heart, breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart. Lost in the midnight blue, shadows of the moon. Here with open arms for you, feeling something so new. Said with me you'd reach the sun, oh but we were so young. Love me till the summer's done, but keep me in your heart, so I hold on. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart. Colors of the sky, breaks my heart. All I see is colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. But all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. All I see is colors of the sky. Shook me to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost, I'll be your sound. But you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. I think Noms is knocking on the front door. I'll be back in just 1 second. Is she? What does that sound? Yeah, I'm not making a joke here. I'll be back in just 1 second. Welcome to this awkward beginning of stream of all time. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, friends. How's it going? It was not Noms. The neighbor was hammering on their house. Hammering on the house sounds very much like Noms trying to get back inside. I thought maybe she forgot her keys or something, but no, we're all good. Hello. How we doing? Welcome in. My apologies for very bad timing there. Anyway, hello, Pepper. How's it going? Agonarch, a pleasure to see you. Jim, you want me to start the song over again? You need another 7 minutes and 22 seconds of beginning the stream. How's it going, Axix? Silent, hello, friend. Agonarch, a pleasure. Gelizar, welcome, everybody. Cyber Oracle, hello, friend. Red Wolf, Windsor, Jim, hi, Jim. Zynol, Height, Quick Ben. I think that's most of the names. Hello, Psyker, how you doing? This is me just like scrolling up and down through chat, be like, have I said that name yet? It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's good to be here with you. Friends, welcome to my Wednesday, probably your Tuesday. Hopefully you're settling down, feeling relaxed, enjoying yourself. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. It's a short stream, gotta go teach in a while. That said, today is a review day because Friday is exam day. I'm not sure if I've told you yet how review days work in my class. It goes this way. I walk in, I say, hello, what questions do you have for me? And then I just stand there. I don't want to be too helpful. I don't want to say, here are the 5 topics on the exam, let's talk about them. I want them to ask me questions about things we've discussed in class, things that maybe they didn't quite get right the first time. And if they have no questions, I will just stand there. First exam went very well. The students asked really interesting questions. They raised topics that were worth thinking through. They showed mastery and all the rest. So, nice thing about days like today, no real preparation needed. Instead, I'm just going to go off the top of my head, should be fine. Today, I'm also giving them their final paper assignment. They'll have 1 whole month to work on it. I must sneeze. Hello. Yeah, their final paper assignment comes today, and I actually put the question for the final paper assignment on the syllabus, so from day 1 they've known what the exam question is, or the final exam question is, and I think it's a fun one, which is, this course is required of all students who come to our university. Should it be? And so I'm asking them to engage with the material from the semester. I'm asking them to engage with what the course has been, the kind of thought they've been asked to do. Does it actually benefit to one's assignment or one's understanding of the world, or is it a complete waste of time? And I do say on the assignment sheet, you're welcome to argue that I have wasted your life. I will not be offended. I just need you to argue it. Don't just say it, argue it. And I've done this kind of assignment in the past. It's really, really useful for a couple of different reasons. Number one, it allows the students to pick parts of the course that have drawn their attention. Or if I give an assignment like, apply Plato's conception of property to Karl Marx, like fine, they'll be able to answer the question in really obvious ways. But instead, this course is better, I think, if they can pick what they care about and think hard about, has it mattered, has it not? I have had students previously argue this is a waste of their time. They want to go be businessmen, and businessmen don't need to know about philosophy, which is fine. I've actually had students earn like high B pluses with that kind of argument. So yeah, it's good. I far prefer this kind of like experiential, personalized assignment to the sort of one-size-fits-all, where I read the same answer over and over and over again, and gradually decide I never want to teach again. Or I don't know if I teach philosophy. I teach philosophy for sure. I can only grade people A+, C, or F-. There are no Bs. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I need more subtlety in my class than I need in my stream. Here we only have very positive feelings, very negative feelings are meh. Unfortunately, a lot of students do fall into that either B or D range. How it goes. What else do I have for you today? Oh, I have a big idea. I'm mentioning this big idea not as a promise, but just a trial balloon, just to float the idea, because I think it'd be very cool, but I'm not sure it actually will be, and I think it's going to take a tremendous amount of work to do right. So here you go. I've been so enamored of the playthrough we're doing right now. Over the course of the 20 hours we put into it so far, we've developed a really interesting story about this lone character who has run away from various kinds of past experiences and is now trying to deal with his feelings about children and so on in really like unusual ways. And I like this. Like I like the idea of the story. I like the character. I like the character's motivation. When I start saying these words, I think to myself, maybe this is not just a playthrough, but it could be an actual storyline, a movie if you want. There are some YouTubers who make playthroughs of Rimworld that are really, really polished, and it's obvious they're not just playing the game. Instead, they're using dev mode and other tools to make the perfect scene over and over again. I think it might be really cool to play through this playthrough again, telling a story of this character. Again, using dev mode and making just the beautiful little scenes and all the rest. It's going to be a lot of work, and it will be like clearly forced in a certain direction to get the right narrative moves. But I think I want to give it a shot. I want to try to make a Rimworld, I shouldn't say movie, probably like a mini-series, over the course of a few days or a few episodes, this story of Kelmar will come through. Right, a roleplay video. That's exactly what I should call it. Now, I have no idea how to do this. My knowledge of how to like make make videos is primarily, let me go ahead and click this button and a picture comes up. That's all I know how to do for videos right now, so there'll be a lot more. You feel emergent storyline might be better than using dev mode to set perfect scenes. So I intend to recreate a lot of the emergent storylines happened on stream. I don't know. We'll think about it. I think the trouble is if I do emergent storyline, I may not get the story I want. And I wish I could just take what happened on stream and edit it down. The problem is I'm in the corner the whole time. And I'm blathering on about this and that, and only afterwards do I realize what story is happening. And then occasionally I stop and say things like, oh, as you remember from last stream, this thing happened. In the context of today's stream, what the meaning of that is blah, blah, blah. And so the storyline only comes in at the end. I want to see if I can instead tell the story as it goes. It might be a tremendous failure. Maybe no one will watch it, and I'll just be proud of having written the story myself, but the thing that I think convinced me to do this morning is I realized that I could have the same character have retrospective, nostalgic moments, like memories and dreams, by using dev mode to like create a little happy house. And we could talk about the character's past with like a friendly little house with flowers and a family and children, and then disaster strikes of some sort and the character walks out and then is on the map. You love the idea, it's exceptionally difficult to set up. Yes, this is me just floating an idea. I'll probably give it a little bit of effort, and if it's too hard, I'll say maybe someday we'll do this, but not today. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about. It might be ridiculous, might be bad, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think that's all to say. I'm really, really enjoying this playthrough. Like, it has one of the better storylines that feels, for me, emotionally investable. Where often the storyline is just like, hey, I care about these characters. Hopefully they have some really good experiences. Oh, it's very sad this character died. As opposed to like having stronger motivations for the character beyond just, here I am, let's build a spaceship, right, that kind of thing. How does editing my normally Rimworld videos work? Do I watch raw footage and then quickly write voiceover? Sort of. Sort of. The only problem is the quickly word. So when I attempt to make any YouTube video, the longest part for me is writing the script. So I have a video coming out, I said today, but probably tomorrow instead. The video is like 15 minutes long. It has taken me 6 or 7 hours to write the script and then edit it and read it over and over again. And I don't know, I really enjoy it, but the amount of time I spend on these videos is probably not worth it. But I feel good doing it. I feel good doing it. And I think that's a special win in its own way. I am proud of the things I'm putting on YouTube recently. If I just put up like unedited playthroughs, they're fun, they're fine, but they're not nice in the same way. Are we still in Mechanitor do? We are. Yeah, this is our Mechanitor's Orphanage Mountain playthrough. And we'll see. Everything you've heard of doing on YouTube sounds very time consuming. Yeah, the things that aren't time consuming on YouTube are the places where you can just like take raw stream video and just dump it there. In the games I play, there are so few moments like that that really, really work. That do not need any setup, do not need any kind of setting and content and why this matters. Yeah, almost never does that happen. If you're doing a first-person shooter, it's like, whoa, look at this cool shot. Whoa, look at this sick 360 no-scope headshot. Boom! Right, that doesn't need further contextualization. You just take it, post it, people thumbs up. The end. With map-based games, it's, look, we just created Germany. And it's not very exciting. So it requires a lot more editing for sure. Hey, Future Proof, I appreciate that. Yep, got a YouTube channel. Actually, as of yesterday, I have a better link for the YouTube channel. So previously, it was a very, very long URL. Now, thank you, Gelizar. It's just youtube.com/@Resorty. Isn't that great? That's great. I wish it were just /Resorty, but you can't do that. You have to have that @. Look at me getting better, upgraded URLs. I'm a real YouTube boy now. Anyway, that's probably enough talking. Hopefully you enjoy hearing the things that I think about when I'm not streaming. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about how to make good content as opposed to just standing here, which is good content in its own way, but it's not the end all and be all. That is that. All right, very good, very good. Let's push this button, let's push this button, let's push this button. Video game, where are you? There you are. Friends, today we have about 2 hours, now about an hour and a half to continue this playthrough. Unfortunately, yesterday I ended stream in a not great place. Emotionally, I was fine. Just, there are things to deal with on the base map that I should have dealt with yesterday, but I was very hungry and just wanted to go eat. So, I believe we have 2 hostile situations occurring simultaneously, one of which I forgot about, and the one I forgot about is a bit of a problem. So, we'll talk about the good things first. You will notice that our mountain base has gotten bigger and bigger very, very quickly. That is because a big boy tunneler here, named We Rule, he's a tunnel snake, has been doing an amazing job, just digging and digging and digging, and I fully suspect that if we just play a few more hours of the game, he will have dug out to the very end of the map here, which is over here, and we will have the basics of our mountain base created, and that's awesome. Also, for the longest time, I was struggling for steel because Kelmar didn't have enough time to do all the digging. But now, look at all the steel. 2,000 steel just sitting there. Big Boy is an absolute hero. Like, I'm actually considering changing his name, though I thought that the Fallout reference of "We're the Tunnel Snakes and we rule" was hilarious initially. I realized ultimately it's not that great. So I need other names for my tunneler bot, the bot with whom I have the greatest amount of affection. I love this thing immensely. What I like about it is our big meleeer. It runs forward, it punches things, that's awesome too, and it's yet to die, and I hope that continues forever. Call it Big Dog. Also, it's able to deploy smoke pops, and so it can make it so turrets can't aim at it at all, which is great. Diggy McDigface. The standard answer, I like it. We call it Kevin. Kevin's a possibility, of course. Oh, Pepper, good point. On a slightly different topic, Dwarf Fortress's release date has been released. Yeah. It's coming out in December on Steam. I've been saying for months and years that we'll definitely play Dwarf Fortress again when it has been released on Steam. So friends, those of you who want more Dwarf Fortress, you will get it in December. I promise. Now, there are so many games to play. I do not know if we'll ever get to all of them, but I swear we will absolutely positively play DF in December. They've been promising a release date for, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. It's been crazy. Fine names. A Tunneler MD. It's a Doctor Digger. Truffle Pig. Delvey. That's pretty funny. Obfuscat. Obfuscat. Gillies, I don't want to say scat over and over again, but thank you. Who knows the guy who hammered his way through a mountain and built his steam engine? Is that John Henry? Are you thinking John Henry? Maybe so. Tunnel Rat. Tunnel Rat would be a better version of the joke I tried to make so far. All very good names. I keep calling him Big Boy, so I kind of want to go with Big Boy. Remembering that Big Boy is one half of Outkast, my favorite rap group, I think. Are they rap? I don't even know. No, we'll go ahead and do Tunnel Rat as a way of trying to maintain the current joke. We know those Tunnel Snakes. Tunnel Snake. Tunnel Rat's good though. Wasn't Tunnel Rat a G.I. Joe character? Once upon a time I cared very much about G.I. Joe. I think Tunnel Rat was like a little guy who went into the tunnels and like blew stuff up. I don't know. I'm from the era of G.I. Joe when Sergeant Slaughter, a WWF wrestler, was also a G.I. Joe character. All right. I need an Andre 3000 bot then also. Yes. We could name all of the robots after Outkast songs. I know more of them than I'd like to admit. I'm actually gonna go Big Boy, because it's what I instinctively call a character. That is fine. Thank you for all the good suggestions. I'm sorry I chose absolutely none of them. Alright, so the 2 problems currently extant. Problem number 1. There's a raid occurring right now. Hello. They're all melee, which is fine and good and wonderful. They're all Neanderthals, and so this means that all of them are robust, which means they'll take a whole bunch of damage before they go down. Now, luckily they move kind of slowly, so we'll have some time to knock them out, but these have been one of the harder kind of characters to fight so far, because it's hard to pick one off at max distance. They kind of overwhelm us so far. Ways to deal with that are like have standard cheesy kill boxes where you fight one at a time very, very slowly. Put out more traps would probably be a good idea. Or hopefully in this case, we can use Big Boy to gather them all up and hold on to them while the shooters shoot. Furthermore, Big Boy has a shield belt. Big Boy has a shield belt of 250 HP. Now it's totally useless against the enemies here, but will be very good for blocking stray shots from our colonists. Problem number 1, we'll deal with this one first. Problem number 2, I totally forgot for probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 in-game days that there's a mech event happening right now. So this is a psychic suppressor. It makes all the males of our colony have lowered consciousness, I believe. Or is it not on yet? It's not on yet. We have 9 days until that happens. So in the next few days here, we'll need to go down and destroy that. This thing right here, the unstable power cell, I'd like to have survive so we can save it. The reason that may not happen is if either of these turrets blow up, it will then cause a ginormous explosion throughout all of this. Now, it's a fire explosion, so mechs are immune from fire. Does the explosion also do other kinds of damage? I have no idea. We'll get to that eventually, though. First of all, are you all attacking immediately, or are you going to wait for a time? Attacking immediately. Cool. So, unfortunately, Kelmar is by himself now. He's the only fighter we got. We're going to send him on down to hide back here. We also want to go ahead and turn on this switch. So, Fair Kelmar, flick that. We have a whole bunch of mechs here, as well as Big Boy. Big Boy has 57% charge, so he can also come to the front gate. We can go with Kelmar. I'm actually going to move him over to the fighting group. I also want to move my construction bots over there, because construction bots have really, really long-range characters. That's pretty cool. Alright, so move the entirety of Group 2 onto Escort then, and have Kelmar head on out, again, after flipping the switch. Cool. Cool. Now, because these are all melee, we could just be cheesy and fight them in a doorway, but I'm feeling particularly confident in our fighting abilities today, so we're gonna go ahead and play this straight, I guess is the word for it. Construction bots are where? There's one. Tim, you're gonna sit back here also. Mainline Mechators or Militors go over there. Big Boy so slow. And where is my other construction bot? The one that's not called Tim. Hey, a Militor has almost no power. Unfortunate. We have to make sure that one gets charged up pretty soon. Bob the Constructor is running back home as fast as the legs can go. You can do it, Bob. What's Bob's speed? 3-4 actually. So speedier than some, slower than others. Get you back there. One thing to keep in mind, as we often have to keep in mind, is that Kelmar's a wimp. If he takes any damage at all, it is the worst thing in the world. So hopefully, he can avoid any damage. Alright, we line up, we blast. Great, we blast. Explosion coming in. Explosions do not just fire damage, but other kinds too. So we run away. Oh, they're all gonna blow up. Outrageous. Alright, turn and fire. Big Boy drop back. Bob and Kelmar apparently can't see any enemies. Or they're just choosing not to fight, perhaps. Big Boy come back in again. Front row, disengage. Front row, disengage. Big Boy punch. You two, I'd like you to have fire here. Oh, because I gave Kelmar a target, is he unable to see that person? Like, that very much looked like line of sight to me. Oh, is the generator no longer flat? Wait, has the generator ever been flat? I just realized I was treating this generator like the solar panels. Solar panels, definitely flat. Geothermal generators, apparently not flat. Good to know. So pivot back a little bit. And we next want to focus on this one. Cool. Yeah, they've never been flat. Oh, it makes sense for sure. And look at that. Holly bots are already off to bury folks in the middle of combat there. You absolute heroes. Big Boy is not destroyed. Was a little bit cracked up. That's all right. Apparently it is all it's cracked up to be. We'll have the bots return to dormant self-charge and then regroup in Group 1. That's not going nearly as poorly as I thought it would, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of striking watching the robots get to work during combat. Like, they will go repair walls that have been shot during a raid. It is kind of silly. So we lost all 3 of our turrets. A fine loss. We are still struggling in components a little bit. Like, definitely the case that we are researching, I believe, we're researching fabrication right now. No, we're researching neural supercharging. As of right now, Kelmar's a little bit bummed out that he is not being supercharged at all. He's a tech dude and so wants more and more of that. All right. With that dealt with, we will next head on down and engage the mechs once Kelmar's back in a better mood again. Also, one of our ongoing projects is to fill in all these holes we've made. Bit by bit by bit, they get filled in. And I am filling in areas that are still available steel, but we have so much steel right now that it just does not matter. Or so I claim. All right. Yeah, this moderate psychic drone, I wish it would go away. Unfortunately, it's been persistent. Hey, it went away! I caused that. I said the words, please go away, and it went away. How's our child doing? Oh, starving again. Okay, Kelmar, feed the child. Feed him corn. I realize it's an emergency, but does the child want to eat corn? Doesn't much like that. The kid's fine, though. Up to age 10. Surely someday we'll be able to invite them to join the team. Kelmar's going over to the disgusting area to repair the tunneler. I do very much enjoy the repairing function in the game now. Alright, what landed here? Some psychite tea. Drugs in my base? I don't think so. Can't do that one yet. Our giant pile of rot continues rotting eternally. Our gigantic graveyard continues also. Usually by this point in a playthrough, I'll have said I no longer care about making any more graves. Like, I will start burning bodies instead. But I'm appreciating that our graveyard gets bigger and bigger. Mostly because we have construction bots, right? It's definitely the case that the construction bots can just do scads and scads of work without me having to tell them to do anything. And that's pretty darn fun, to be honest. Aha! New band node comes online. The excitement of this band node cannot be overstated. It's going to allow me to have my very own cleaning bot. I've been waiting to have a cleaning bot for such a long time. Ithakir, hello. What a joy to hear my dulcet tones. That's very kind of you. What a joy it is to see your kind typing. Hope we're having a good day for sure. Yes, clean sweep bot very, very soon. Only issue on it is it requires a basic subcore, and that requires... Oh, we have one right there. Never mind. We have everything we need to make construction cleaner bot, yeah? Yeah. I may make more than one. Unfortunately, because Kelmar is the only person wandering in the base right now, they're the only one who's able to do any cleaning at all. Before long, though, we want to go dig this spot out. And the reason for that, I want to get the AC unit, not AC unit, sorry, the vent in while Monostro's asleep. So Kelmar, go quickly make that, please. I'm also kind of struck by the way in which Monostro is sleeping right now. They're a night owl, I do believe. Yeah, and so I don't know why they're not staying awake at night and sleeping at day. Maybe we keep a fairly strict requirement on the prisoners to stay awake. Almost out of food also. I believe I took Kelmar off of cooking. I did. Bandwidth tower built. We can now align it to Kelmar. Does anyone know how long it takes to align these to a new character? The description says it aligns very quickly, or tunes very quickly, to the first mech master, but then much more slowly to future ones. I haven't seen yet a future one, so I want to know how long that might take. Okay. 1 day left. It's exhausting watching Kelmar have to do everything. Kelmar's the only real worker in this entire base. Alright, I assume construction bots have gotten more of this filled in. Yes. Good job, construction bots. And we noticed before that one of the mechs had very, very low power. So I'm going to go ahead and release this one from its zone. And have Kelmar take it up to the charger. We'll need to make sure it gets back to its sleeping zone after a little bit. I'm fine with them self-charging when they're a little higher, but when they're that low, they need to get charged up on their own. It's still one more day. So Kelmar's doing the cooking now. That's awesome. We were making lavish meals, I thought. No, I suspended it because it's so slow. That's the reason why. I need Kelmar available for other tasks. So, beloved Kelmar here. Cooking all the way up to 11. Now, I wonder if when he's at 20 cooking, he'll be fast enough to make some lavish meals instead. Something crashed nearby. It's Smokeleaf. Randy is insisting it is time for drugs, Resorty. Resorty, don't you want drugs? Aren't drugs just great, Resorty? No, we're trying to stay clean and happy here. No drugs allowed. So only the 2 characters here. It might make sense for us to not make quite so much food. But getting it done now, we'll be able to just leave it as is. Slept in the cold, says Kelmar. Oh, there used to be a heater in this room. When there's a crash landing in here before, Raiders crashed here. I didn't rebuild the heater. So let's go ahead and do that. Kelmar, go ahead and move this over, please. And we need components to get that heater made, unfortunately. He'll be alright. Alright, Kelmar. I believe in the morning we'll go ahead and fight the mech folk down here. And hoping the smoke pop in the middle is like the real solution. It's going to be amazing to see a smoke pop make it so that the turrets can't attack us at all. Gonna enjoy that for sure. So I don't forget, I'll also put out the little mini turrets here. Gotta make sure they're aligned to the correct chord there. So we'll realign this once it's built. "6 a.m. Kelmar's good on sleep. Take you off cooking again. Alright. Duke Nukem's back with us. Extract that. Welcome, my friends, to making our first ever cleaning bot. I need your help in coming up with a name for the cleaning bot. The obvious name is Roomba, of course, but I'd be glad to hear other solutions and suggestions that are more fun than that. Leave Bob alone. Leave Bob alone. Alright, Bob took some decent damage, but he's just fine. The Disinfector. That's a great name. It's a very nice name. I like it a lot. But we'll see what we come up with. Yeah, unfortunately out of range like this, the bots can't move closer, and so the bots actually killed Bob. Poor Bob. Poor Bob. Alright, Kelmar's on the way to repair him. Consuelo? No, no, no. I do appreciate Family Guy references. That's wonderful. Thank you. How long did it take to make it? Only 1.5 days. Alright, that's awesome. Let's go ahead and do our fighting now, though. So Group 2 needs to get the other bots as well. I see the advantage of having a Group 3 now. Previously, I didn't quite understand it. But being able to move all of the bots quickly into a zone that will run to Kelmar seems very, very nice. Kelmar. Let's go. Big boy on the way. So slow. Hopefully eventually we can like give Big Boy some architect legs and really hurry him up. That'd be great. Such a mess. Once we have the cleaning bot, I'm going to make all this home zone because I don't mind the cleaner going in there and cleaning it up. If Kelmar goes in there and cleans it up, he'll be very, very sad because it is so disgusting. All right. Forward. To the front lines we go. And again, this thing is not turned on yet, so we get as close as we want to. They're all good and dormant. This building is non-flat, so I'll leave Kelmar behind it. He'll not take any damage. I might move him into fight after a while, but I may actually just leave him back there the whole time. Little robot horde coming along. Oh, big boy. Oh, big boy. I do wonder if the higher tier melee mechs move a little faster, or if it'll always be incredibly slow to get there. Time to turn on all the mechs. I do not believe they shoot until we order them to do so. The big boy, we're gonna have you march there. Now, I can't take this until the fight's over. I think initially you could steal it right away, but now you can't do so. You must defeat the mech cluster first. All right, little construction bots will stand open. Militors go down here. I want them to all stand within Big Boy's mighty aegis, ensuring that no turrets can target them. Okay, here we go. So Big Boy goes pop. Boop. All right, they're online now, but they cannot target any of these characters. Oh, that means they're going to target the the poor old construction bots. I look forward to repairing the construction bots very, very soon. We also have to be ready for a chain explosion here. It might be real bad if it happens, but Big Boy punch! Oh, interestingly, they are still trying to shoot at the ones in the smoke. Who's going to win this fight? The ones actually shooting at the turrets or Big Boy punching them? Okay, one's blowing up. This is going to cause a chain reaction. This is breaking my heart. I was so excited to steal that, but no luck. All right, team. Run away. Run away. Run away. Cool. Cool. All right, fine, folks. Destroy this one, please. Y'all going. Actually, you can't go on home. You can't go on home because of the robots are going to be abandoned then. But what happened to this one? And go repair Doom Guy real quick. These need to return to their work groups. Yeah, I do appreciate it when the mechanoid groups destroy themselves. However, I sure did want that lovely little power source for ourselves. All right, Kalmar, haul this in, please. Thanks. Don't get shot! Don't get shot! That was very dumb of me. I should not run my wimp through the middle of a combat area. Alright, there we go. Psychic suppressor destroyed. Big win for us. Everybody go back home. Yeah, I kind of want to say that the smoke pop on the tunneler is too strong. But just a further reason why I love this tunneler so much. That's pretty cool. Cleaning bots. 1.1 days to go. Oh, we're just barely producing excess power right now. Huh. Huh. Is this still connected? Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. It is. It is. I'm not entirely sure why our power consumption has gone up by so much. I did put in the new recharger. It takes 400 watts, but the idea that we're actually consuming or producing like 7,000 and consuming all with just this seems weird to me. So the standard issue, is it actually all still attached? Really and really it's attached there, no problems. Really and really it's attached to there, so there should be no problems. Part of it is these band nodes are 300 each, and I built quite a few of those. It is in fact all attached for really, just in a matter of we need to make more power production. So the next one to build is this one right here. It's very cool that it's totally sealed off. Enemies can land inside of there, but that'll be all right. Again, we need components for those. Someday on the components. Someday, someday, someday. So all of the on-map risks, dangers, problems have been destroyed, which means that Kelmar can tomorrow return to research once more. I love this so much. This is something that was shown on the subreddit, is if you leave your characters in escort mode, they will pile up by the door and watch over their poor sleeping leader. This feels so creepy to me. I would not want little robots going beep boop, and attempting to keep me quote-unquote safe. So, mech dudes go back home and go to sleep. Alright, looks like we have a whole bunch of weapons out here that can't go inside. None of them are especially valuable, so I don't exactly mind this. Though it would be good to have more stockpile areas. So, more shelves, more shelves, more shelves. One goes there. This area is like, I don't know what should go there, and so it's for things that have no place inside of my lovely base. Now, speaking of lovely bases, we can make some nice little single-size shelves to fill up these locations. Cool. Cool. Red has given birth. Oh no. The lambs are coming again. The lambs that we have silenced are here once more. Oh, poor little lambs. This is how we're getting doctoring XP. Is as soon as they're born, we're sterilizing them. Feels weird, man. We have way too much meat, though. This is just silly. Absolutely silly amounts of meat. Hey, the ash has finally settled. No more volcanic winter. That might be partially why we're struggling with power, is the solar generators were not functional at all during the volcanic winter event. Also, a slight problem is coming in. My pollution zone is almost entirely full, so it might be time for me to make a second pollution zone deep inside the mountain. I think that would just be hilarious to do. So I think maybe this whole corner will be endless pollution zone. So our crafting room is going to go down to here. And put a door there. And on the other side of the hall, we have another door. I'm considering making some sort of, like, really substantial vault-looking room. The restricted door. And then a giant, like, no-go area where all the pollution lives. The only issue is me keeping it cool back here. We could pipe the heat into the rest of the base and hope it works out. If it doesn't work out, we very quickly destroy it. Like I said previously, I've never done a particularly good job of... I've never done a particularly good job of using heat from AC units to heat a base. We'll see what we can do, though. The digging tool. And like I said, we'll make a little, like, clean room thing first. A little 5x5 bit of niceness. If the toxic waste decays inside a mountain, what happens? I believe it will just leave a toxicity area, a pollution area, but I don't quite know what happens past that. Except that if they get out, then the mega spiders and such, the infestation will spawn around them. But don't you talk that way. It is surely the case that we will never, ever, ever have a breach here. There's one way in, one way out. Put doors all throughout, sterile flooring. So I'm considering using sterile flooring throughout the entire room, though holy cow, think of the base value increase that would cost. My terribly awful room makes the base worth the most money ever. Where Minerbot's? Minerbot is digging down here. Minerbot is happy. Minerbot love you. It's bug food, so pollution attracts bugs. That's one of the trade-offs. If you let your base get overrun with pollution, you will get bugs before too long. Yes. Now, when I say pollution, I don't mean this rot. Rot does not cause anything to happen other than your colonists get sick if they walk through it too often. Whoops, wrong group for you. Does group 1 have any Militor bots in it right now? Nope, seems good. 4 hours remain until the happiest day of our entire playthrough. No, that's not true. The happiest day is tunneling bot, of course. Apparently I wanted some kind of room here. No, this is a spot I dug out because there were components, I believe. We do want to go ahead and refill that. And we'll figure out what we're going to make past that eventually. I'm seeing the construction jobs are not getting done. What that almost certainly means is we are out of stones again. Actually, this is the last part we have to cover there. Cool. Cool, cool. So, Kalmar, eating more food. Have you been researching, sir? He's not been researching. I've possibly been researching down here. No, I don't think so. What have you been doing, man? Does Kalmar just wake up and then go back to sleep immediately? Oh, it's done. All right, Kalmar, wake up. It's Christmas. Look at it. Look at it. Clean Sweeper number 1. A light mechanoid designed for cleaning, lacking a ranged weapon, it can only make weak melee attacks. Hopefully it never, ever, ever fights. It has work skill 10 in cleaning. No idea what that means, but amazing. Many of you had good suggestions for names. I'm going to go with Consuela, because that name unexpectedly made me laugh. So it's a Family Guy reference, and who doesn't love that? Make sure we don't have any like weird home zones that'll go chasing down. I expect we fully have weird home zones, yeah. And that one will come back, unfortunately, as will that one. Alright, don't need you. Don't need you. Probably don't need this, actually. No one's going to walk out there consistently, so we remove all of this. I think that's that. Yep, that's that for now. Oh, little buddy. That means finally, Kalmar does not need to do any cleaning ever again. We may need more than one cleaning bot eventually. But for now, having one is awesome. And like I said, it is time for us to expand throughout all of this, just to clean up after digging for the first time ever. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. They're going to fetch chunks and such. Well, Zolion, have I ever had any strange mayonnaise pizza? I have no idea what you're talking about, so no. No. The strangest pizza I've ever had was when I was living in Indianapolis. There was a restaurant that had like a 7-cheese pizza. And one of the cheeses was, instead of tomato sauce, they used like nacho cheese from that like heated pump thing. And so it was this tremendous layer of cheese. Of like cheese, and then it was like mozzarella, American cheese, so many cheeses. It was kind of silly for sure. That said, it was very tasty, and I ordered it way too often. I think I actually ate one of those on stream one night, back in the good old days when I was not a streamer, but only a person who would sit there and be like, it's time to eat pizza. Let's play some Dark Souls. The good old days. Once upon a time. Alright. So we haven't dug any other door holes yet, but I do know I want more big boy traps throughout this place. So... oh, on this end I've only put one door. That's fine. Did I play Elden Rings? Not on stream, no. I did play some of it off stream a while back. And I really enjoyed it, but I have not finished it yet. I only have so much time in life right now for gaming. And so I very, very much want to use the time I have for gaming to do stream stuff as much as I can. I'm actually going to flip this. Actually going to flip that. Even though it doesn't look quite right, probably more effective this way. In this direction, I'll kind of make like a clean room door. And I kind of want to make it out of like something sterile instead of merely steel. I think you can make doors out of silver. That'd be such a tremendous waste of silver. Are we at the silly part of the playthrough yet? We're not at the silly part of the playthrough yet. We're just going to go with steel for now. Maybe eventually I'll upgrade that to something else. Can robots set off traps like pawns? So... I haven't seen them set off a trap while building it yet. Maybe they can, but I haven't seen that happen. Or rearming it or whatever. Though, do traps even get rearmed anymore? I think just they get destroyed and rebuilt over and over again. That said, as long as colonists or bots have a way to walk around the traps, they will walk around the traps. Always, always, always. Hey, Sugata, thank you for the generous follow. I briefly forgot the word for a core element of of what happens on stream. The follow. Alright, so once we've dug through this section, I do want to get Giant Pollution Zone going. How big should we go? I do want to go to the very edge of the map, but that'd be kind of dumb for right now, so I know I need to be down to this edge to have AC units dumping into the hallway. So go down to here. That's 4 beyond the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 11 by... Maybe 11 by 11, the standard lovely room size. Or should we go bigger and put in some... Yeah, should we go bigger and have some supports in the middle? For right now, I'll do that, and then we'll think about expanding with supports. You've had 2 pawns get hurt very badly from steel traps. Kill tunnel wraith we have to go through to get the front of the base. Yeah, so if you use like a standard trap maze where there's only one spot to walk all the way through, then the people walking in to build and repair will get hit. So what I've done to avoid that in the past when I've done trap kill mazes is either make it zoned out so no colonists can walk in that area, and then make sure they build in an order where they're not going to walk over a trap. The other thing to do, and this is real cheesy, you'll see this on streams that are playing at 500% difficulty with no pause especially, is you can make your kill box like this, where on one side you make the traps, and on the other side you use fences. And if you make your kill box like that, your enemies will prefer the trap way, and your colonists will prefer the fence way. And so enemies take the bad size, the colonists take the good side. This is cheesy. I never do this. Oh yeah, offside build 1. Sorry, I'm slightly off here. They need to be in these locations instead. Whoops. Thank you for reminding me. There you go. Anonymous, holy moly. Anonymous, thank you for gifting 10 subs to our community. I guess you like seeing how the cheese works. I really appreciate the generosity. Hope you're having a good day, and you've definitely made my day with that kindness to our community. So thank you for being part of what we're doing here at twitch.tv/resorty, the most exciting place on the entire internet. Very cool, very cool. Oh, you're making sure they reset the traps in order. So if they're resetting the traps in order, why would they be getting hurt? So while resetting traps, it is possible for colonists to set off the trap. That happens fairly infrequently. Past that, I'm not quite sure why it's happening. I think reconnect always connects to the nearest spot. I want to connect here instead. I'll turn that off also. So I may have to get rid of these. And then reconnect and rebuild. Doesn't seem great. Again, Anonymous, thank you for generosity. I never know like how to be sufficiently grateful for the cash money support, but I really appreciate it a whole bunch. Reconnect. Awesome. Done. How old is my sub animation? Probably 1.5 years. Do I look old now? I've considered redoing the sub animations and the follower animation and so on, but I never know what to make. I never know how to change things on stream. I was gonna say I don't age. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. I think I was a little lighter then, and I'm getting old. That's how it goes. It's all right. What a great base this is. What a really great base. And hey, look at that. I ask for components. I get components. Where's Hollerbot going? Oh, yeah. Hollerbot recharges at 30%. One thing I've learned in this playthrough is it's better to have them recharge earlier. If you put it down low enough, they will run out of energy while walking back to the charger. And that feels very, very bad when that happens. Research is actually happening now. Is Kelmar still 20? Oh, he's now 20 in crafting also. Amazing. Now he's actually 12, but secrets, genes are great. Hello, Oratoto. What are robo-children? If you're asking about what's the ultimate goal of this playthrough, I won't go through the entire storyline this time, but this kind of robot, the medium-sized ones, require a copy of someone's brain that makes the character who gives the copy get sick. Eventually, we're going to have a level of mech that to get a mind for it, you must destroy the mind of the person you're taking it from. Kelmar believes that what matters is protecting children. And so I believe eventually he will take orphan brains and put them to robots so they can live forever. It's sick and twisted reasoning. However, I think it's a lot of fun. Oh, it's a gun dealer. I thought it was a drug dealer initially. Remy the gun dealer. I was gonna say, haha, there's your drugs now, but he's a gun dealer instead. They come of age, then take their brains. Exactly, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Ensuring that someone has life eternal. Little cleaner bot's trying its best out here. This is a one and done area. Once they finish cleaning, it will be clean forever. Just, it's gonna take a while. Alright, our guns are all getting rebuilt. Components are the issue still. Do traits impact mechs in any way? I don't believe so. I think mechs just are what mechs are, unfortunately. Alright, group of wasters arrived in transport pods. They're attacking immediately. So they really are coming right at the front gate. They're going to avoid the traps, that's fine. If I destroy one of these turrets, the other one will then have enough components to build. And that seems good. Kelmar, to the front gates. Kelmar, flip a switch first. Does how you raise children have any long-term effect? In my playthrough, not really. As long as they're age 13, you steal their brain, good to go. I do wonder if you can steal children's brains. That feels disgusting, but blah, 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 we'll probably do that. Yeah, but in the normal playthrough, how well you raise the kid gives you access to more and more traits and passions. You can make your pawn just what you want, either for roleplay reasons or for min-maxing, perhaps. Time to again move. Tunneler Boy. Oh, awesome that Tunneler Boy is on the he's on the front line already. Because usually you have to walk from way back here. I may actually make a second exit from my base just so Tunneler Bot can get to the fighting area faster. You go in group you. And then we're construction bots. Doom Guy's getting very low energy. I gotta make sure that my military bots are getting charged up after fights. I keep forgetting to do that. Alright, Constructoids, join that group. Elmar. You're already going to the front, sorry. And then turn on other ones. Oh shoot, construction bots, I'm sorry, I need to have one of you build this very quickly. Alright. Unfortunately, Kelmar is not going to get to the switch before the raiders come in, I think. Also, unfortunately, this is a ton of raiders. This is the biggest raid we've had so far. I'm seeing some new green fun that I had not seen before. So this guy's wearing a Tox pack as a backpack. A reusable backpack containing canisters of reagents and a mechanism that uses them to generate Tox gas. Tox gas. When the wearer activates the packs, it begins spreading Tox gas and continue for several seconds until it runs out of reagents. Once used, they'll be reloaded, must be reloaded with chem fuel before it can be used again. Tox gas burns the lungs and eyes, causing a temporary shortness of breath and reduction in sight. Continued exposure to tox gas results in toxic buildup, which can be lethal. So I believe this is the same kind of mechanism as the toxic fallout event. And it seems terrible. Now, the one thing to say about that is, or two things to say. Number one, only some of their characters have on gas masks. Are they wasters? Are wasters immune to toxic gas? Total anti-toxic lungs. So they actually do not need the gas masks to not take damage here. Except what's Thompson? Thompson's a hussar. Our first time seeing one of these. So there are little red eyes there. These are the super soldiers of the game. They have a genetic dependence on go juice. Look at that combat skill. Holy moly. They're partially immune to antitox or to toxic gas. Hyper aggressive, reduced pain, amazing fighting, super fast wound healing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Who's the pink guy? The pink guy is a Yidakeen. Yidakeen are the fur-covered ones. He's got a sniper rifle and good shooting. Cool. Cool. This is one of those like multi-character raids. Lots of different kinds of folks. Some fancy helmets. So the difficulty in this raid is a big jump from all those previously. And I am not entirely sure what's caused this jump. Between last raid and this raid, all I've done is dug out this section. There's not been a big jump in value, right? Nope, just slow and steady march. So I think it's that we're playing Randy Random, which means that occasionally bad things happen to good people. We could retreat deep into the base and make them fight through the traps. Alright, just don't get hit, Kelmar. Don't get hit. Alright, guns online. B-Trace is taking cover here and firing on the turrets, I believe. So Kelmar, I need you to run away wicked fast. Big boy bot's almost here. Construction bot, go there. Mechanators, I think wait back for a moment. Possible Mechanators, or not Mechanators, my Militors are going to go down very, very quickly. We'll see. Bob is still building, so there's 24 work left. Do we believe that Bob can finish that work before he dies? I think the answer is no, but gosh, we'll try. Bob is down. Heartbreak of heartbreak. Only 23 work left. Big boy, head to the front line. Oh, the other great thing to say about the toxic gas thing is mechs are not affected by it. So we can absolutely just ignore the toxic gas as much as we want to. Big boy punch! That was a pop that came from my turret exploding. That's fine. I thought I saw the character had a toxic gas thrower. Huh. Maybe I missaw that. Or, why are you all so far away? Oh, the sniper dude. And where's the hussar? I thought the hussar had a melee weapon. Oh, there he is. He's Tyler Thompson in the middle there. Big boy knocked one down. Good job. Big boy, go forward and defeat Thompson. Bucky is down. No! I kind of want to scoot everybody forward. And Kelmar needs to stay back still. We're in hey, Thompson's already down. Big boy, what did you do? Holy cow. So what did Thompson... Okay, so Thompson did take some shots from his friends. Thank goodness. Thompson discharged exploded Graves' torso. What's a discharge? I mean, I know what the word means, but do hussars explode when they die? Is their blood like poisonous? So I actually do not know what this log event means. Thompson's discharge exploded Graves' torso. Graves is this character here. Anyway, Big Boy beat him up. Good job, good job. Big Boy forward. Smith is down. Next up, Wesson. Oh, shooting across the barricade makes no sense. We can just go scoot, 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 scoot. Possibly scooting with a slight mistake, in that we took some damage while we were scooting. It is the case that toxic gas does not affect the mechs at all. Yeah. Sluggo is down. No. All right, Big Boy, you actually want to stay there and fight. Thank you. They're fleeing. They're fleeing. Bogey back here has a bolt-action rifle. Kinwo's has a sniper rifle of normal quality. I'd kind of sort of like that, but I don't think we're chasing them down. So, finish the fighting. Cool. I kind of want to let Big Boy and Beatface just finish this thing off themselves. But probably better for us to help. Oh, another one goes down. Big Boy hit Beatface with a smash from his power claw, bruising his torso and his spine. Wow. Wow. All right, mission accomplished. Good job, everybody. Let's go home. So we could capture Thompson the Hussar. He is not forever loyal. It'd be very cool to have a Hussar on our team with that kind of combat skills. That said, he's 72 years old and has a bad back, so no. Beatface is 15. Too old. Too old. But good fight. I was hoping that this character would live so I could steal his hat. This guy has nothing especially great. How's it going, Fernandez? Good seeing you today. We do need to go ahead and repair the defeated bots here. And yeah. We want to wait till the toxic gas dissipates before we do that. While the Graves, so I definitely agree the Graves are raising the base value. I think it's because early we decided that we were going to be respectful and decent to all of our enemies as a reminder of what's happened here before. Rows by rows in the poppy field. Kelmar's heading this way. I think there's no more toxicity of our city. Big Boy, go punch this one. They call you Tim. So Tim goes back to work. Other construction bot is Bob. Poor Bob's been defeated. Big Boy punch. Out of range. Big Boy, get back to work. Thank you. So I think we lost 4 or 5 Miltor bots in that fight. That's the closest fight we've had so far. And that's okay. That's definitely okay. Okay, let's go to group 1 now. All the ones in group 1 are actually worker bots. Nice. Y'all can shoot where you are. Again, behind the cover. Such a dumb idea. We can't move at all, so that's how it goes. Oh, there it is. I thought I saw one of these. Why on earth did the character carrying the Tox Bomb launcher, which is like the equivalent of the EMP launcher, smoke launcher, go all the way into there? I wonder if he was aiming for Kelmar. Like if he was trying to find the one thing he'd do damage against. Oh, poor Beatface. Poor Beatface. Yeah, so probably it'd be a good idea to make a a gas mask for Kelmar for fights like that. Except, can I wear a gas mask and the visor thing? If we take the visor off, it goes so poorly. Just keep shooting. You can do it. Alright, good and dead. Hey, Rucappy, we are surviving. We had a lot of fun today for sure. It's going very, very well. How much more toxic waste do we have? Aha! Down to 3 spots left. So one of the big jumps in toxic waste production has been this recharger. I believe it puts out 15 toxic waste per recharge, where the smaller one's only 5. Whoops. Big boy, you should go back to your work group, please. Lots more marble to move. Marble's been going down to here. Still space left. Good to good. New building in these as well. Eventually we'll do a tour of the map to make sure that there's no loose bug areas. Now I want to rebuild these right away with proper walls. Just so I don't forget. As I said a couple days ago, this is the first mountain-based playthrough I've done in a very, very long time, and I'm enjoying it so unbelievably much. It's being a really, really fun time. I want to say like, oh, why haven't I done more mountain bases recently? We all know the answer on that one, because mountain bases are horrifying if you don't have the infestation thing figured out. Got food. Elmar's heading back to research again. Halfway through the supercharger. I bet the supercharger's going to require more components. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Hey, I am Dar. How's it going? Thank you for the resub, friend. 53 months. 5-3. Lots. Rimworld does have mechs. Does Inner Sphere know about this? I don't know what Inner Sphere is. I'm guessing this is a reference to something. Probably a video game. Unfortunately, I'm absolutely ignorant. So what is Inner Sphere? It's hard to say. Just don't know. Just don't know. Oh, it's Mech Warrior. Ah, cool, cool. I played Mech Warrior back in the 90s, I think. I really enjoyed seeing little mechs go and then I played multiplayer, and I was so bad at it and just exploded over and over again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using the big tunneler against insects to hold the door for us. So far, we've used my little hauling bots to hold the door. And I'm very glad they've done a good job. However, the tunneler will have so much more HP for holding against insects. It's going to be very cool. Also, fair warning, as we dig this direction, if we find a valley, I will be using dev mode to cover it up. My beautiful base is just too far along to not do that. The taxman is here. Go away, no one likes you. Actually, at this point, how is my faction rep with the Empire? Plus 62. So as long as it does not drop to 0, we're still allies. I might give them taxes later to keep them liking us. But for the moment, we're not paying our taxes. How are we looking on the blocks? We still have lots of blocks. They just need to get hauled to where they're going. Fair enough, thank you for the link. That's the time I cheated by filling in a hole up here. So I did something even worse in the playthrough a few days ago, and while doing it, I said I'm very glad that one viewer is not here, because that viewer clips things, then links them over and over again to remind me of the misdeeds I've done in my playthrough. Fernanthus, that's you. You weren't here. Someone did clip it. Or actually, no, someone clipped me saying it. They did not clip what it actually was. Alright. Lots of smoothing to do. So as of right now, our bandwidth is totally... Oh, it's not. Wait. Why do I have so much bandwidth available? Oh, because robots died. Yeah, robots definitely died and need to be rebuilt, which is happening, just kind of slowly. This is the place where it might be nice to have more than one gestator to run more and more. I'm not going to tell you what it was. We'll see if all the chatters maintain the non-disclosure agreement I asked for. If you want to tell chat, you're welcome to tell. It was just a moment where I made a very silly mistake and then decided to redo it. Oh no! A transport pod relationship. Zahara, Lord Kelmar's mother. So thus far, we have not done... Yeah, thus far we have not done any accepting of children, or of daughters and sons. I think the mother will also be ignored. Yeah, Kelmar can't deal with this. Kelmar's hiding in his room playing computer games. Go away, Mom! I don't need you here. Just like that. I think I made more shelves, didn't I? Oh, I did. They're all full of steel. We actually do not want steel in any of these. So initially I wanted these rooms here to be for crafting materials, since the crafting room is right here. As of right now, it's not well organized at all. Since some military are dead, would be a good time to add new ones to the collection. So they can be resurrected. Unfortunately, I can only resurrect one at a time in the gestator, and one's already in there. So they will be brought back online just slowly. That's why I was saying it might be nice to have more than one gestator to resurrect more than one at a time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove the things that live outside off of this. Yeah. And link these to here. And that way just this steel will get attached. Or removed, rather. Cool. So they should get emptied out fairly quickly. Steel goes back out here. Make a mom bot with her brain. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that. If she weren't bleeding out, I don't know. We could let her come inside and see what problems she causes. The issue, though, unfortunately, is this kind of relationship doesn't really do much to the game. Right? It just has, like, he's my son, but he's real ugly. There's not much, like, drama to be had there. I think it'd be more dramatic to watch a raccoon feast on her corpse. Alright. Kelmar's too busy as computer games, for sure. Alright. With that building happening, I assume the building down here is done. So 'tis. Oh, I said before I want to go ahead and get this built as well, but components. Always the components. All right, Mildor back online. Kelmar, go free that, please. Still 3 spots open. And I do want to have some spots to dump heat into the hallway. This is 11 across, so if I do 4 and 4, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks nice. It's 3 and 3 and 3 then. A recruiter named Iceman crashed nearby. Surely a Air Force recruiter. Too old. Too old. We haven't had a new child added to the base in a very long time. I should be selling stuff so I have enough money to buy more children out of slavery. Now, where are the traders? There they are. Hello. Have I got a deal for you? Have some baby lambs. I talked about sterilizing all of the animals so they would hopefully just leave us alone and stop making more and more of them, but that's okay. We have 1 component, glorious. So much plain leather. We're going to sell all of that. With that, we've taken all their money. So do they have anything I'd like to buy? I'd buy some gold. They don't have any, though. I think I really have nothing I want. Oh, well. Oh, Top Gun's Navy? Is it? I didn't know that, actually. I thought it was Air Force. My apologies. Tribe people from the people of Trabanco have been trapped and are digging out to escape. I don't mean to tell you how to live your life. You do not appear to be trapped, though. Oh, that was weird. That's clearly a bug. Like, 100% clearly a bug. Did they just dig out of my pen? Wait, what's going on here? Why are there holes in my pen? I need to watch the VOD to see what just happened there, but it looks like they dug out of my pen and out of my barricade. So the damage here is definitely from the earlier raid. There's nothing that would have destroyed these, though. I have no idea. Avatar win, hello, hello. I'll watch the VOD for how that happened, but weirdness for sure. Neural Supercharger has been made. Consciousness and learning rate improvement, increased hunger, etc. Transhumanists want to do neural supercharging. That is fantastic. Now we can finally make one of these. What kind of thing is a neural supercharger? Is it production? It is not production. Is it a biotech? It is not a biotech. Is it an ideology? It is an ideology. There we go. We can also make a sleep accelerator to increase circadian rhythm. Speeds up sleep, but consumes a lot of electricity and increases hunger as well. Good. Good. So I'm gonna put the neural supercharger inside of my eventual mech lab. Right now they'll put it in the bedroom, I guess. Cool. Again, components though. So time to start researching the making of components finally. Hello, Iceman. Quest animals occasionally dig out of areas when you lose a mission. They try to find a way out of the base. In this case, we didn't have quest animals, so I'm really not sure what happened there. It's one of those bugs I can't fully explain or explore, and so I'll be curious to see if we can figure out from the VOD and then help the devs about it. Did I sell them animals? Oh, Pesky, you're absolutely right. I sold them animals from the pen. Huh. So are the animals digging out of the pen? That's a weird interaction. Yeah, I guess if not that, some character would have to go inside and take them. No, there's definitely a gate on the pen. It's right here. Yeah, Granite Fence Gate, it's allowed to be used. So I don't know. There's definitely a gate, though. We'll try it again next time traders come. And see if we can get them to do the same thing. See if we can replicate the bug. Or I'm calling a bug in this case. It happens if the sold animals are inside the pen, but the caravan's leaving. Okay, that makes sense. A rat is furious. Or says, I'm done being called a dirty rat. Aren't I a man? Where is it? It's going after my poor little bot here. Alright, Tim, fight fiercely. Good luck, Tim. Hey, Tim wins. Good job, Tim. I'm never sure about mechs in melee. More traders. Hello. Another one of the defeated mechs is being repaired. And Tim needs repairs now, but we'll get him fixed up soon enough. One spot left. We need to accelerate working over here. So Punchbot should come down and do these first. Good. For now, we'll just use this kind of door and eventually change something more interesting. Like I said, silver possibly, just to look really cool, despite being incredibly weak. Oh shoot, we can't make AC units. Because we have no components, or very few components. So, can I make this room any bigger? Well, okay. This is fine. Have I ever done a psychopathic run of this game? Nothing where I've explicitly said we're going to do psychopath playthrough, except for on Christmas I usually play Cannibal Santa. And Cannibal Santa is played as a fairly psychopathic character. Other than that, though, we tend not to do too much psychopathic play here. Did I just destroy a toxic waste pack? I shouldn't be allowed to do that, of course. Have I haul it? So what I think I saw was this area was totally... There was one open spot. Okay, cool. I did not see what I thought I saw then. Fine. Thank you, Red. Appreciate that. This year's Cannibal Santa, we can do a lot of things with kids. That feels horrible. I don't want to do that. That feels genuinely horrible. Maybe this year, no Cannibal Santa allowed. Maybe. Unfortunately, animals were walking over the spot we tried to build. Go away, Princess Bridal. One more to go. Darn you, animals. It's re-enclosed again. Awesome. So we'll put you on job 1 handling. Get all these hauled back in. Oh, yes. Feed the child first. We love the child. Have a toy sweatshop. It would be kind of fun to have a mod used that will allow us to like make toys of some sort. I think there are like toy boxes in the game now and baby decorations. We could definitely use those as being part of the Santa playthrough. Let's have more toys if possible, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Gotta have some fun with it. That's a good point. Because this room will not be used at all, we can make it very, very cold for no infestations there. We'll see. Hello, Juvas. How's it going? I only have 1 student in my course. This is a teacher. Kelmar's the teacher here. It's good fun. Good fun. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of robots, though, to look after our mighty, mighty base. I believe it's the case that our marble chunk is full. It's actually not full. Huh. Pretty sure it would be. Okay, though. Alright, Kalmar. You're sleeping too much, man. Too much sleep. Your mother died. Oh, that's very sad. So despite being a recluse, pretty bummed out about the mom being dead. Also your friend. I didn't realize we liked our mother. I thought she called us ugly. For some reason, Minerbot's wandering. Oh, so with the standing lamp here, Minerbot can't get to that. Alright, we're gonna go from the other direction, I guess. So I'm gonna have this stockpile room run the entire length here. And the same with this one also. So instead of smoothing, we're gonna mine to here. We'll then leave a wall there. The rest of the way down. Same here. This part will need to deconstruct instead. Back to it, Minerbot. I'm going to try very hard to not completely fill up these walls so we can move the lamp out the way. That's one thing I wish were different in this base. This tiny little hallway. I wish I had left some kind of like alcoves for the lamps to go in. That'd be neat. That'd be pretty neat. We love the bot, Sally. Gotta love the bot. It has really sped up our digging here. Oh, Kelmer's doing handling now. Have all the animals been brought back inside, or some still wandering? They're all in the pen. Cool. Ooh, cool. In that case, we don't really care about shearing. The only reason they care about shearing is that if we can get to 7 animals, then we can take care of the wild child. But as you see, we've just now hit 0. So no Kelmar, no more animal carrying at all. Oh, does light affect robot mining speed? I guess that makes sense as far as how mining works in the game, but I'm not going to bother putting lights out. He's digging more than quickly enough for me. Okay. So, like I said, I want to put 2 AC units there and there. Almost full still. Can we dig again in here? One more time. Or we could, take over this direction if we want to. If things get desperate, I'll definitely do that. Friends under threat. 2 raids will come. We'll keep track of 2 Outlanders. The Outlanders are sick with blood rot. Must be taken care of every single day. We get a whole bunch of gold, some fancy armor, jetpacks, or plasteel. I love the plasteel. We have not found any plasteel on the map yet. So 3 stars feels a little bad right now. So none of these characters individually scare me. There's just so many of them, though. And we'd have to have our one character run around doctoring all the time. Oh, 5 mercenary snipers. I think with 5 mercenary snipers and all the bots, we'd be good to go against this. Twice. Which do I want more? The gold or the plasteel? I think I want the plasteel more, just so I can make more bigger bots and such. I'm going to give it a day or 2 to get my my robots all repaired. And then we'll need to have enough food saved up to feed all of our visitors. And ideally more beds also. I think the quest also said that the 2 people who are hanging out with us will gain goodwill with the Alliance if their average mood stays higher. So heal them constantly. Heal them constantly, keep them happy. 5 snipers. Cool. We have 1 hospital room. We have a room down here we can have the snipers live in. I can move the entrance to the freezer more to the left. Oh, you mean this one here? Yeah, absolutely. Like, we can definitely take over a bunch more territory if we need to. Which we're getting closer and closer to needing to. So let's go ahead and do this while we're thinking about it. This gets repaired in a day and a half. And how many more mechs are we missing? 2 more. 2 more broken little buddies here. One's construction bots, not super important. Man, I'd be glad to have them back online, but not essential. And then how's the mech power looking? All right, Doom Guy definitely needs a refill. So Doom Guy, you get recharged. And that means Doom Guy has to be free of restrictions. This would be the biggest raid we've dealt with so far. The turrets are single, so need some more, yeah. It's amazing, despite how much I've played, how poorly I understand the reconnect mechanic. This is 1, 2, 3 away. This is 1, 2, 3 away also. But I think it'll just keep locking onto this one over and over again, as opposed to choosing between them when I hit the reconnect button. I'm not certain on that, so we'll see. Got a quest called The Dangerous Structure. We build a giant structure we have to keep track of for 20 days. If it goes poorly, bad things happen. I like Goodwill, but I'm good on that one, thanks. I guess we want one more here also. Problem with that one, though, is it's on the power line here. I probably want to eventually dig a hole here for a new power line, so there's not as much trouble with them reconnecting poorly. We'll fix that eventually. Soon, very soon. Punchbot's almost through there. Great. Door along the way here. Maps also. This is definitely the base with the most traps thrown around of all time for me. Usually I just have like one single fighting area for fighting insects, but in this case, lots and lots and lots. As I said, I'd like to put a lamp on each side here to brighten the space up a little bit. The same thing over there. Alright, so after Punchbot's done with digging this out, I think I would like to make my big control room. I don't quite know how that's going to go. We'll figure out eventually. Oh, what you working on? Oh, the research. Got 4,000 points of fabrication. How do you change percent the robots recharge at? Yeah, so this little button here. Little power bar with some brackets on it. Like that, you can set them the minimum where they go charging and then when they stop recharging. As of right now, it takes 1 day to get 50% back. So if they go recharge at 30, it's about most of a day to recharge. And I may need more rechargers, but... Quest active, called Hope for Resources. Fugly wants 70 herbal medicine. How much herbal medicine do I have? 86, and more coming soon. We're having people come who are unwell. That's how we have 50 proper medicine. So, we'll see. Alright, Fugly, we tend not to help people, but I'm feeling generous today. What do you need the medicine for again? Help a traveler who's injured nearby. Bring me the ill traveler and I will heal him. I need the medical points. Alright, Fugly. Oh, Fugly's a Hussar, isn't he? Or she, sorry. Yep. Hussar there. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen this. So Hussars are born to fight. Non-violent Hussar. Super interesting. So that means the +8 from genetics. Yeah, +8 shooting, +8 melee does not benefit them at all. You can come up with a great story for this character about how they have seen the light and put away their violent ways, despite the fact they were raised for combat. And then Goju's dependency all the way. So still has to keep the drugs going in. Are you gonna go trade this medicine for Goju's? Am I onto you? I think I might be onto you. I'm setting out so many construction jobs with only one construction bot. That's not great. I want this bed to get made especially, so we're gonna briefly hold off on making all of those. Cool. Where are you going next, boss? Making that bed. Very, very cool. And there are bits and pieces to repair as well. The beggars have accepted their gifts. They're very happy. However, being given the gifts upset the turkey. Where's my gifts? Give me gifts. Oh, Fugler, you're gonna die. Is this just the way of the rim? Wait, can I get the medicine back? This is horrible. Why is this happening? Oh, Fugly, no. If only there was something we could do to help. You better use that medicine to heal. Wait, why is it's non-violent? Kelmar's inside, right? Yeah, Kelmar's in there listening to his, what's that one called? Like Lonely Girl Beats over on YouTube. Bouncing along, no problem. Having a good time. What's that called? I know the picture. Lo-fi beats. Oh no! All that medicine. We found some medicine. Lo-fi beats for studying and relaxing. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you for knowing my references. It's still manhunting. Oh, it's fighting poor little E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O, go home. You're fine. Run! Run! Oh boy, poor E-I-E-I-O. Repair that soon enough. The poor turkey has been damaged, primarily by the agricultural bots. Kelmar's going to save that. We can't do that. Kelmar, you can't take any damage, so bounce on back. I'm actually going to wait till the turkey comes around the corner so Kelmar can hopefully get a shot in. Except for Sniper Elf takes forever to aim, so... Was the turkey attacking the barricade? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, can we go save poor old what's-her-bucket? Poor old Fugly. Traveler betrayed! Oh no. The traveler who is seeking your charity has been betrayed. Colonists with charitable belief to be unhappy. This is a weird phrasing. This is a very weird phrasing. Like, I would expect this when we went out and, like, shot them after giving them things. That would seem like worst betrayal in anime history. In this case, it's just bad things happen. So as always, you're responsible for everything that happens to the map. Blah, blah, blah. So I honestly do not know if I could have helped in this case. Like, I made a big show of, oh no, we can't get there. But given how deep in the mountain Kelmar was, I'm not sure we could have run out there in time. And the bots were too far away to do anything. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That is indeed Rimworld. It's all just Rimworld. Too much meat. Too much meat. Probably time to make some fancy carnivore meals just to clear out some meat. Lavish carnivore meals. Amazing. A lot of dead animals. Yeah, we had like 3 or 4 manhunter events in a row. And so there's been a lot there and then lots here, and it's too much food for my little dude. Tomorrow is a day of cooking, I do believe. Lunchbot keeps digging. Good stuff. Bucky's in there also. Still have 2 more downed bots. 5 hours to go. I will wake Kelmar up to get that done. Cows join us. Hello, cows. It is a breeding pair of cows. Truthfully, I only want the one with the milk. So... what should we name the cows, friends? We got 2 of them, a bull, a cow. What's the word for a cow that's a cow? As opposed to being a bull. Bulls and... maybe it's just cow. I don't know. Anyway, they need a name. A heifer. That's right. Thank you. A heifer. Milk and cereals are very good names. They're very, very good names indeed. Moocanical. That does nicely fit the playthrough, doesn't it? Moocanical. Type of cereal. The problem is with only Kelmar, I'm not going to be raising more and more. I'm going to be sterilizing as soon as they get inside. So they need a name where they are just that. I think milk and cereal may win, in fact. Hey, repairing's happening. That's nice. Miltor has been repaired. Cool. So you go free it. Also, Also, wait, where did this one come from? I thought that toxic waste packs were always in groups of 5. Have we lost 4 toxic waste packs? Is there a possibility of there being a breach finally? Kelmar, you've done birthing that thing. Come open this one up. Hello, Unspeakable. Good seeing you, friend. Konnichiwa to you also. Perhaps konbanwa to you. Onbanwa. Temperature changes to still -9. Fantastic. And expand. I do have some questions about where the other waste packs are. Is there any way to find them? Hey, it's Solar Flare. Get real warm there pretty soon. It's okay. My mechs have gone wild because the band nodes are off. Is it night there? No, it's 10:30 here. I assume wherever you are, it's evening, but perhaps not. Perhaps not. Big boy here is the one I'm most concerned about losing. The hope this solar flare does not last more than a day. If it lasts more than a day, I have no idea what to do. And this is unfortunate. Unfortunate. So we'll see how this goes. Oh boy, meat's getting stored in weird places. Please stop storing meat there, thank you. Veggies are fine, but no meat. My granite chunk stockpile is not full. That's okay. Does anyone have any strategies for avoiding what may be happening right now? Namely, the robots going wild. Because if they go wild for 24 hours, then they are permanently wild and will leave my command and might take their little friends with them. Oh, can you imagine if Big Boy goes wild forever? Can I disconnect from some to hold on to Big Boy? Destroy the sun, no more solar flares. Big brain, I like it. Big brain, I like it a lot. I guess the way to do it is to have like backpack-based control as opposed to band nodes. The band nodes are vulnerable in this way, in the way the backpack isn't. Hey, it's over. Hey, it's over. Everything's fine this time. Every single time I do worry a little bit. One of these days, Randy's gonna have it last for more than 24 hours. It's gonna be horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But not yet. Alright, looks like Kelmar has not made a single lavish meal. Alright, there he goes. He's getting him done. You can put some bulk good trade on the radio. Wait, is there a bulk good trade on the radio I missed? You genius. You absolute genius. Thank you very much for noticing that. I would like to buy all of your components. Thank you. Thank you very much. In exchange, I'll give them some bear fur, some camel hide, some blue fur, all the leathers forever, and then any extraneous lambs especially. We still need to go get the cows. Cool. Cool. Does food on shelves avoid cleanliness penalty from dirt on the floor? So I thought that food was made dirty in the moment of creation, as opposed to be the moment of being set down, unless it's set down into a already dirty stack. Now, maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's the case that it can be made dirty by setting it on the floor. But I'm not sure. I think it looks nice. What will those components be used for first? They have 14 of them. That's a lot. It's not really a lot, but it feels like a lot to me. Right, so lights are probably not the mood, but I'm doing it anyway. Smooth more. You know, there's a butcher table next to the food. So the butcher table does make the room dirty, but as long as it's not the room where you're cooking, I think it doesn't cause any problems. Again, might be wrong on that. That's what I've been operating on for a very, very long time. More mech gestation. Bob's getting online again. Awesome. How long do we need to accept the quest of enemies coming our way? That's available, sorry. 4 days still to go. Cool. Cool, cool. Definitely be doing that. Punchbot doing? Is Punchbot just wandering? Oh, poor Punchbot. Sorry, friend. As we said, we want to go ahead and dig out a control room. I just don't know how to think about how big this thing should be. So, if I make it like standard wall off, it's 1, 2 door here, and then a while more door there. So, I may eventually have a hallway come this way, which would be 5 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I shifted up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 above. Yeah. And so 2 above this, 1, 2 door. Now what's the distance between those, and can I split it with a 3rd door? 9. You can split it with a 3rd door. Isn't that lovely? This is too big. This will ultimately collapse once I go past here, I believe. I think that's fine. We'll see if poor old Punchbot gets crushed here. Hey, Couch Monster, good seeing you. You were thinking about my story of a student wanting to get me fired. Hope all's okay. I don't think the student actually wanted to get me fired. I think it was more a case that they were worried that I was a propagandist in the role of professor. I think we're cool. It's just occasionally students are a little sensitive about certain topics they identify as being liberalism, etc. It's just the danger of teaching the kind of thing I teach. But they didn't go to the dean or anything. Like, they just recorded my lecture unexpectedly and asked some very, very leading questions that struck me as being a little bit like trying to get me in trouble. But no, it's not a big deal. But thank you for asking. I think we're fine. I still want to know why I have 1 waste pack here. Looking through the shelves, I don't see any additional ones. So I don't know where else they could be. We didn't get a pop-up that said, like, hey, it's time for pollution. Check the toxic overlay. Is that this one here? Yeah, pollution overlay. The only pollution I'm seeing is rot around the bodies. Oh, this is still out here. Get that. If I pull someone off the charger earlier, could that make only 1? So the way I understand it is the charger is not emptied until it's totally full. When it has 5 units in it or 15 units in it, it's good to go. So I don't know. But I don't see toxicity anywhere. I think we're fine. Unfortunately, friends, what is not fine? It is currently 10:31 my time. I don't need to prep today. I could just keep... No, I can't keep streaming. I can't set precedent. My friends, thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a fun time. We got some work done. We had Big Boy Bot punch some things. I enjoyed that very much. This room is coming online very, very soon. So I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and run a power line as far as I can. And eventually I'll put it inside the wall the rest of the way. Alright, that's one thing not to forget. Thing number 2 not to forget is the cows. Alright, Kelmar, no allowed pens. No allowed pens, what? What? Cows, good. We'll pop down here again and fetch both. No reachable pens. Huh? Huh? Also, huh? And huh? I don't know. We'll figure out the cows tomorrow. Anyway, friends, I must get going. If you enjoyed today's stream, consider throwing a follow this way. Be reminded of when I go live, which will be tomorrow morning at 8:30 my time, 7:30 p.m. or so in the US. It is the case that time changes are coming soon, aren't they? Like daylight savings time, that's called? I think so. We don't do that here, so I have no idea what time it's going to be around the world. My apologies, but I'll be here in the morning. It'll be fun. Gotta go teach. See ya. Appreciate y'all. Goodbye.